everybody for coming. So, snowboarding industry is made up of a ton of passionate people. In fact, 30 million people and $2 billion spent every year. But the fact is, most of the year, snowboarding is on the sidelines. But with our product, we get snowboarders back in the game and enjoying their sport all year round, anywhere in the world, even in Dubai. So it's kind of hard to envision somebody snowboarding down this desert road. So I'll just show a quick video from our beta riders to show you how our product works. So it's these sideways movements that you can only get on a snowboard, we bring to the street. You can even jump over obstacles just like a snowboard, the first in electric rideable. You can even snowboard uphill for the first time ever. So it's a pretty incredible feeling to bring the motion of the waves and the mountains to the pavement. And in a short essence, this is what snowboarding on pavement feels like. And your first thought might be, pavement is a lot different from snow, especially if you fall. And Sam Sheffer from The Verge actually taught us a little bit about how this works. So Sam came to us and said, we're excited about the videos, I want to write about it, do a great video on The Verge, but I have to write it in the video. And he'd never snowboarded before in his entire life. And at this point, myself and other snowboarders had gotten on the board, but I said, look, man, you should probably learn on snow first and then come to the board. But he insisted, so we signed the waivers and let him at it. And so what we found is, it was interesting watching him because your first day snowboarding, you spend a lot of time falling. And that's getting used to the mountain. And when you fall your first day snowboarding, there's about 5 seconds that you know you're going to fall. And in that time, you're just gaining speed and losing control, and then you wipe out. But when I saw Sam riding, when he started getting shaky, he just let go of the remote, and the mountain went away. And he kind of got his bearings, and then he'd go a little bit faster, get a little bit shaky, get back in his bearings, get a little bit faster, and then in 2 hours, he was shredding. And a couple things. First, I was like, he's got to be the first person to ever learn to snowboard without falling. And second, I realized how easy it is to get started, and thought, we could be the gateway drug to snowboarding for kids in Dubai or Malaysia or Singapore that otherwise don't have that opportunity. So it was really eye-opening moment for everyone. So this is our product, and we have a lot of patent-pending tech behind it, things that have just never been done before. First off, the biggest piece to our technology is the SR360 tech that we have with our wheels. So that allows those smooth sideways moves that you can only get on a mountain or a wave. And we've essentially powered a caster wheel, which has never been done before. We also have snowboard-like bindings on our board, so you can really control and maintain that momentum and slide sideways, do 360s on the street like you saw in the video. And we also have swappable batteries. So this is really important, and this is a first in the electric industry. So no other electric skateboard, electric bike, electric scooter, you all have one charge, you can ride it, then you have to charge again. But we have our own battery packs that you can hot swap throughout your riding. So each pack gets about 8 miles in range. And so we're the first electric vehicle that your range is only limited by the number of packs that you buy. And we pre-sold about 235 boards, but we sold over 500 battery packs. So this is going to be a great recurring revenue source for us. And if you think about it, each pack is kind of like a lift ticket for 2 years. So the real story of LEIF is latching onto this established culture and really repeating the snowboarding movement on the pavement. So if you think 20, 30 years ago, snowboarding came about because people wanted something more extreme, more fun and different than what everybody else was doing on the slopes, which was skiing. And here in electric rideables today, you see the same thing, which are the segways without the arms are called hoverboards, electric scooters and bikes, which are certainly fun, but unless you're Justin Bieber, nobody's filming you riding it. There's not that extreme factor to it. And that's what we're bringing to the pavement. So that forward, sideways, backwards movement, that real extreme sense to what we're bringing is going to repeat that snowboarding movement on the pavement. And so that excitement, that extreme angle, that's what we're going to market to 100 million surfers, snowboarders, and skateboarders worldwide. And so these are folks that are just miserable when the waves aren't crashing or there's no snow on the ground, and we bring those moves to the pavement right in their front yard or on their way to work or school. And additionally, we're the first electric rideable that's actually going to be worthy of viral video content because of the fact that you can have tricks, you can do these extreme moves, and this is going to help us spread the word and create a lot of free content for our marketing and advertising. And so to take advantage of that, we've created an online video portal where users can come and upload their videos and be featured on our nationwide website, and that's going to kickstart our content marketing efforts and allow us to engage customers and earn customers at a cost much lower than our competition. And so our traction to date, we have been, outside of Stadia, we've been fully funded by customer pre-orders. And these pre-orders are people putting down $1,300 cash for something they've never seen before, it's never existed, and just to be the first to ride it. And we're bringing that dream of the snowboarding to the pavement. And so we launched an Indiegogo, did 160% of our goal, and sold into 26 different countries worldwide, from Australia to Kuwait, the USA, Canada, and Western Europe, and Asia. And all of this on $0 in marketing and advertising. After we did our Indiegogo raise, we opened up our e-commerce website to take more additional pre-orders, where we did another 5x of our original goal, and we bumped the price up another $100, and we ended up raising a lot more money. And again, these are pre-orders. These are non-refundable, 100% deposits. And going into 2016, specialty retailers are going to be a big way for us to scale. And so this is actually a photo of a retail shop in Austin that reached out to us and is dying to sell the LEIF product in their store. And specialty retailers are great for a number of reasons. They're willing to do demo rides with the prospects. They prepay for all the products up front. They have great margins, and they're just experts in the space. And we're also going to partner with resorts, and this is going to be a big opportunity for the resorts to generate a lot more income by giving the users something more meaningful than just having a snowboard hanging on their wall in the off-season. To allow them to take a mountain home with them and experience that back in Texas or Florida or Australia, wherever they're going to that doesn't have snow, and be engaged with the sport all year round and come back next year. And so this is going to be a big opportunity for us to partner with resorts. So in the premium electric rideable landscape, this is more or less where we play. So we're not the cheapest, but we're certainly far from the most expensive. Now, with electric bikes, scooters, skateboards, we all have motors. That brings us all together, but that's really the only thing we have in common. We're the only electric rideable that allows us snowboarding moves that you can only get on a mountain or a wave. We're the only electric rideable that has unlimited range with swappable battery packs. And we're the only electric rideable that is worthy of viral video content, which is going to give us a big leg up in market. So in terms of the sales history and forecast, the last 2 years, we've been more or less break even, and that's because we just had to. We've been super capital efficient and done a lot on a dime. And going into 2016 and 2017, retail is going to be a big scale point for us in hitting these goals and getting the sport out to the masses. And just with the price point that we're working with, just 1,700 units will get us into that $3 million mark next year. And we're also going to scale with multiple products starting next year. So we're going to have our standard model, which we're offering today, but we're also going to go up with a pro model that's going to be lighter, faster, more durable for tricks, and also have a youth model that our pre-order customers have been asking for so that their kids can ride, so they'll have a little bit less power. So in terms of the management team, I'm an experienced entrepreneur. I actually started a marketing agency about 10 years ago, and we grew it from 3 guys in a warehouse to 2 years later to 400,000 in revenue to 3 years later to 11 million in revenue. So I know how to scale a business. My co-founder, Daniel Segrin, a brilliant engineer from Columbia University, actually he built the world's first trackable basketball passing machine at Columbia, and he also took our technology from scratch drawings on paper to a working prototype in less than 5 months. At the same time, he was wrapping up his degree at Columbia University. And on our advisory team, we're filling a lot of holes that we have as partners. So James Patton, he's a TED fellow, and he creates a lot of really great technology for companies like Intel and HP, and he built all of our electronics from the ground up. Art Chu has been instrumental in getting us educated in sports hardware and learning that side of the business. And Bob Kirch is a former Nike sourcing exec, and he's really helped us find sourcing partners in China, as well as learning that retail side of the business as well. So in terms of investment, we're looking for a $1.2 million raise at a $5 million valuation. And in the short term, this is going to be helping us get stocked up for retail, scale our marketing and sales, but really the big picture, this is our main step into turning the snowboarding industry from a 6-month, $2 billion industry to a 12-month, $4 billion industry. So I really appreciate everybody's time, and I look forward